Alright, back again. Page 94, Portia's dialogue. She has now, it's a reaction. Alright. Once an initial person starts a dialogue, everything else is just a reaction to what's being said. So here, earlier, Bassanio ने अभी just पूछा कि भाई तू जब तक मुझे नहीं बोलती है कि you are my धर्मपत्नी, मेरे को believe नहीं होगा. So Portia उसको बोलती है, You see me, Lord Bassanio, where I stand. ये सच है. जो तू देख रहा है वो सब कुछ सच है. You see me, where I'm standing. Such as I am. Underline this phrase, such as I am. मतलब this is the real me. Though for myself alone, you know, where I am concerned, अगर मैं किसी और की बात नहीं करती, मेरी लाइफ में कोई और छोरा नहीं होता ना, मैं तो अपनी फेवरेट हूँ. ओके, आई लव माई सेल्फ, आई एम अमेजिंग. क्या बोलूँ मैं? सो आई वुड नॉट बी एम्बिशियस इन माई विश. मतलब आई डोंट वांट टू बिकम बेटर. So if it was just me, though for myself alone, where it's just me, I would not be ambitious in my wish to wish myself much better. That's the whole sentence. Alright, in MOV, I'm reminding you again, if you read lines, you will not understand it. You have to locate sentences. There's a difference between a line and a sentence. 4 lines together could be one sentence. Okay? Like in this case, I'm reading the whole sentence. Though for myself alone, I would not be ambitious in my wish to wish myself much better. That's the sentence. Which simply means, where I am concerned, I don't think I would want to become better than I already am. Like, I love myself. Yet, for you, now that you're in my life, oh my God, I'm suddenly insecure. You know, I want to become treble 20 times. Trebled is 3, 20 is 20, 3 into 20 is 3 zeros, 60, 60. 60 times myself, okay? So I would become 60 times myself. 60 times myself, I want to become 60 times better than myself. Now don't write 60 times in the exam. Your keyword is treble 20. So you have to write treble 20. So she wants to become treble 20 times herself, better than herself. Point number 1. She wants to become 1,000 times more pretty. Fair is pretty, so prettier. Point number 2. She wants to become 10,000 times richer. Only point number 3. That so that she can stand high in his account. His account matlab his eyes. Your account. Your is Bassanio. So she says where she herself is concerned, so far in her life she had never been ambitious to become better. But now that Bassanio is her husband or to be husband, she suddenly is insecure and she wants to become 60 times better, 1,000 times beautiful, 10,000 times richer, only so that she stands high in his eyes. Okay? ताकि मैं तुझे please कर सकूं. I might in virtues, point number 1, all of these are keywords, okay? I over here is Portia. Might in virtues matlab qualities. Point number 2, beauties, matlab looks. Livings, matlab lifestyle. Friends, matlab friends. So maybe I have enough, exceed account, matlab I have way too much. So I have way too many qualities, I have way too much beauty, I have way too much of a grand lifestyle, and I have way too many friends. But the full sum of me is a sum of something which determine gross. ये पूरे लाइन को अंडरलाइन करो. The full sum of me is sum of something which determine gross. ये पूरे लॉन्ग लाइन का एक मीनिंग है. In a nutshell मतलब in conclusion, in short, I am an unlessoned girl, unschooled and unpracticed. Keywords. बोले बाहर दिखाने के लिए तो मैं अमेजिंग हूं, बट सच ये है कि at the core of it, in short, I am an unlessoned, unschooled and unpracticed girl. Now, unlessoned, unschooled and unpracticed, that does not mean that she's uneducated jhalli. Okay, it simply means that she's untrained. Okay, she's never known what it is to be a wife. She doesn't know what her duties are as a wife. Okay, so she says she's unlessoned. Unschooled is she's not got a formal education because she's a rich heiress. She's never been to a formal school, so she's never had formal education. And unpracticed again in terms of household affairs. All right, but I'm happy. Degrees of comparison. Last week ही मैंने सिखाया था. Degrees of comparison. Happy, happier, happiest. तुमको तीनों दिखेंगे यहाँ पे. पहले तो सर्कल ही कर लो उसको. Happy, उसके नीचू, happier, उसके नीचू, happiest. So I'm happy that I'm not old. ये I नहीं दिख रहा ना तुमको, she दिख रहा है, because she's talking in third person. Alright? So she's saying I'm happy that I'm not old. I can still learn. जहाँ she आ रहा है, that's I. It's Portia. I'm happier that I'm not bred so dull. Bred is brought up. I'm happy that I'm not a dumb person. I'm not dull. You know, I'm a quick learner. मेरे पास अभी भी टाइम है. मैं young हूँ. मैं अभी भी सीख सकती हूँ. Okay, I'm a quick learner. मैं जल्दी सीख सकती हूँ. And I'm happiest of all that my gentle spirit, my soul, is not being forced to learn. Now imagine if Morocco had chosen the right casket, she would still have to marry him. She'd still have to fulfill her duties as a wife, but she would do it unwillingly. She's doing it forcefully. But here, nobody's forcing her spirit. So her gentle spirit commits itself to yours. Like my soul, my spirit has committed itself to yours to be directed. Directed, guided. As you are my Lord, as you are my Lord, you are my governor, and you are my king. All three words mean you are my ultimate guide. Okay? You are my senior. Myself and whatever is mine, I commit unto you. So मेरा अब तक जो भी था अब तेरा है. To yours is now converted. It's officially yours now. But now, underline this. But now. Likho, until now. So but now is until now. Until this moment. I was the lord of this fair mansion. I was the lord of this huge house. Fair is big. Mansion is ghar. So I was the lord of this huge house. Second, I was the master of my servants. And third, I was the queen of myself. And even now but now. Even now but now, ये पूरे phrase को underline करो. लिखो now on. Now onwards. So until now, हालात ऐसे थे. But now onwards, this house, these servants, and the same myself are yours, my lord. They are all yours. And I, as a proof, that these are yours, पहले अपन लोग कैसे rental agreement sign करते हैं, MOU sign करते हैं. So ये ring proof है. वो उसको एक ring देती है हाथ में. Also ये ring को underline करो. लिखो super important in Act 5. Okay, ये ring का बहुत significance है. So they are all yours, my lord. I give them to you with this ring, which when you part from, underline ना keywords है. Part from ही नहीं है सिर्फ. Which you part from, lose or give away. Write down 3 points. If you part from, if you separate from it, lose, point number 2. If you lose it, or you give away, point number 3. If you give it away to someone, then let it presage, let it symbolize, let it predict the ruin of your love. If I ever see this ring gone from your finger, then it will show me, it will symbolize, it will be a sign, presage. It will be a sign that our love is ruined. And it will be my vantage. Vantage is vantage point. Vantage vantage is opportunity. This will be my chance to exclaim on you. So vantage point वो जगह होती है जहाँ से एक clear view मिलता है कोई चीज का, तो उसको vantage point बोलते हैं. Okay? So vantage my chance, my opportunity to yell at you. यहाँ तक समझा? पर्सिया का डायलॉग सुपर इंपॉर्टेंट. मार्केट बसानियो इज स्पीचलेस. बोलता है ओ माय गॉड कितना बोलती है और क्या बोलती है. ओ हो. तो बोलता है मैडम यू हैव bereft me of all words. Bereft you snatched away all words from me. You've left me speechless. So if I say you've bereft me of all words, basically you've left me speechless. Basically how you guys feel when I ask you questions. I've bereft you of all words because you're speechless. Okay? So only my blood speaks to you in my veins. only मेरा रग में तेरा खून मेरा एकदम excited है. My passion is in my veins right now. There's so much confusion in my pars. Pars is feelings. और मेरे सारे feelings एकदम confused है. मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा हूँ मेरे अंदर क्या हो रहा है. Okay? Imagine Salman Khan in Dabang dancing. Okay? That is exactly what Bassanio is right now. I would have really danced for you guys. अगर मैं अभी सामने होता तुम्हारा, I would have shown you. वो चुलबुल पांडे की तरह मचल रहा है एकदम. Okay? As after some oration fairly spoke. Very important, ये वाला. Who does Bassanio compare himself to? So he compares himself to the buzzing, pleased multitude. Buzzing excited. Pleased happy. Excited, happy crowd. Multitude is crowd. So let me read the whole line for you. As after some oration fairly spoke by a beloved prince. Circle beloved prince. Portia. वो पोर्शिया को एक बिलावेड प्रिंस के साथ कंपेयर करता है. वो बोलता है जिस तरह एक बिलावेड प्रिंस जब स्पीच देता है एंड क्राउड पगला जाती है, बावड़ी हो जाती है, उसी तरह मैं बावड़ा हो गया हूं तो स्पीच सुन के. सो आई फील लाइक द बजिंग प्लीज मल्टीट्यूड हाउ दे फील व्हेन अ ओरेशन अ स्पीच इज फेयरली स्पोक वेल गिवन स्पीच बाय अ बिलावेड प्रिंस. Their doth appear among the buzzing pleased multitude, where every something every chuttu feeling inside me being blend together. feeling number 1, feeling number 2, feeling number 3, मेरे जितने feelings हैं मेरे body के अंदर, सारे feelings एक साथ एक cocktail बन गया of joy. Okay? ये सारे feelings मिलजुल के एक major feeling बन गया of happiness. And some of this happiness right now I'm able to express, and some of this happiness I'm unable to express. अभी भी मैं express नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ मैं कितना happy हूं. Okay? So that's the line. He says every something, every feeling blend together मतलब mixed together, turns into a wild, underline wild, total, turns into a total combination of nothing save मतलब except, nothing except joy. So all these small feelings inside my body have clubbed together and turned into a joint feeling of nothing except joy, expressed and not expressed. Some of this joy is expressed, some of this joy is unexpressed. But I promise you, when this ring parts from my finger, this finger, then parts life from hence, hence मतलब me. जिस दिन ये उंगली से ये रिंग सेपरेट होगा मतलब समझ जाना बसानियो मर चुका है. ओके, सो पार्ट्स फ्रॉम हिज फिंगर, देन पार्ट्स लाइफ फ्रॉम हेंस, हेंस मतलब मी. ओ एंड देन बी बोल्ड, बी कॉन्फिडेंट टू से दैट बस्सी मर चुका है. ओके, मरी गयो बसानियो थारो, ऐसे. सो नेरिसा अभी तक चुप बैठी थी. अरे अभी तक ना बाकी लोग सब लोग ऐसे नीचे मच्छर वच्छर मार रहे हैं, 2-3 संतरे वंतरे खा लिया ऐसे बैठे बैठे, वो लोग पक चुके हैं. और अब नेरिसा को मौका मिलता है, स्पॉटलाइट उसके ऊपर है, उसको सडनली रियलाइज होता है उसका डायलॉग है. वो बोलती है, ओ माय लॉर्ड एंड लेडी, इट इज नाउ आवर टाइम that have stood by. Our time मतलब all of us junior artists जिनको पगार नहीं मिला है, it's our time now to that have stood by. अभी तक हम स्टेज में पके हुए थे, हम लोग रुके हुए थे तेरे लिए, and we've stood by. And this not stood by is not literally stand, stood by मतलब we watched you, we stood by your side and seen our wishes prosper. Our wishes को circle करो. What is our wish? That our beloved lady and lord get married. So we've seen our wishes prosper. Prosper मतलब come true. And now it's our time. Our time for what? So वो our time जो था, it's now our time. वहाँ पे question mark डालो. What does Nerissa say it's her time for? So the answer is this. It's our time to cry. Cry मतलब to yell. Good joy, good joy, good joy, my lady and lord. Bahubali, Bahubali, Bahubali. ऐसे. And Graciano बोलता है, my lord Bassanio and my gentle lady, I also wish you all the joy that you can wish. For I'm sure you can wish none from me. None को underline करो. None more from me. So I wish you all the joy that's possible, because I'm sure there's no more joy left to wish on you. मतलब जितनी भी दुनिया की खुशी है सारी मैं आपके लिए विश कर रहा हूँ. And when your honors, important dialogue, underline, your honors मतलब you दो, you both, your honors मतलब तुम दोनों. When your honors mean मतलब intend to, लिखो लिखो लिखो, mean मतलब intend to, your honors मतलब you both. When you both intend to solemnize the bargain of your faith, underline solemnize the bargain of your faith, get married. So when you both intend to get married, I do request you, I do beseech you, even at that time I may be married too. मेरे को भी शादी मचाने का है. Okay, तू भी कर ले शादी यार. But you know how it works, right? शादी के लिए तेरे को भी एक वाइफ की जरूरत है. ऐसा बसानिया बोलता है with all my heart. So thou canst get a wife. Canst को ऑनलाइन करो. In old English जब भी canst आता है, it's not can't. Canst is can. So if you can get a wife for yourself, feel free to get married. बोलता है, thank your lordship, you have got me one. Actually ना उसके लिए मुझे आपको कुछ thank you बोलने का है. You have got me one. Underline one is wife. ये ग्रेशियानो बसानियो को बोल रहा है कि तुम मेरे लिए बीवी ढूंढ के लाया मेरे बाइकों को. My eyes, Lord Bassanio, can look as swift as your. अपन दोनों ने ये रूम के अंदर एंट्री मारा. You saw the mistress. तुम मालकिन को देखा. I beheld the maid. मैं नौकरानी को देखा. Now maid over here is not नौकरानी literally. It's maid in waiting, lady in attending. That's posh. Nerissa he's talking about. Okay. So I looked at the maid. Beheld is looked at. You loved, I loved. तुम उसको देखा, मैं इसको देखा. And now intermission no more pertains to me, my lord, than you. Intermission no more pertains to me, my lord, than you. मतलब the way you cannot let intermission मतलब wait. You cannot wait. The way you cannot wait to get married to Portia, I can also not wait to get married to Nerissa. So intermission no more pertains मतलब I cannot tolerate. Pertains मतलब tolerate. I can no longer tolerate the wait to marry Nerissa. Your fortune stood on the caskets there. Your fortune, your luck depended on the fortunes there. And so did mine. You know, because अगर तू हार जाता तो तेरे को यहाँ से निकलना पड़ता, मुझे भी निकलना पड़ता. So the way your luck was dependent on fortunes, even mine was. Because as the matter falls, because the truth is that while you were choosing the caskets, I went on wooing. Wooing मतलब I tried proposing to Nerissa. तो जब तू caskets choose कर रहा था, मैं इसके साथ romance कर रहा था. Okay, so I was wooing here. Wooing is romancing here. Until I sweat again. मतलब I got tired of trying to convince this girl, this lady, this Nerissa, to marry me. And I swore, I kept swearing मतलब I made promises of love till my roof was dry. Roof मतलब mouth. till my mouth was dry. मतलब ये इतनी playing hard to get कर रही थी ना, मैंने इतना मस्का मारा इसको, इतने promises किए, इतना romance किया, end में जाके ये मानी है. End में जाके ये छोकरी ने मेरे को बोला कि वो भी मुझसे शादी करेगी provided Portia agrees to it. Okay, so until my roof was dry with oaths of love, at last, if promises last, at last, if promises are meant to be believed, if promises can be relied on, I got a promise from this fair one here, unlike fair one, Nerissa. I got a promise of matlab from this Nerissa here, that she will give me her love, to have her love, matlab she will marry me, provided your fortune achieved her mistress, provided you managed to win Portia. Portia Nerissa को देखती है. Seriously? ये लड़का और कोई नहीं मिला तेको? So is this true, Nerissa? Yeah, madam, it is. So you stand pleased with all. मतलब if you don't have an issue with it. And you, Graciano, are you serious about this? या ऐसे ही तू मस्ती कर रहा है? Oh, I'm very serious, भाई. Okay, then our feast will be much honored in your marriage. बोलता है खाना हमारे feast का तेरे लिए भी हम शामिल करेंगे तेको. Okay, in short, you can get married on the same day as we do. So our feast will be very much honored in your marriage. मतलब we both shall get married on the same day. तभी लोग entry मारते हैं अंदर. Okay, last part of the play. Now, if I had to understand what's important in this play, actually I'm trying to give you guys hint कि exam में क्या आ सकता है act 3 scene 2 में से. So the only parts that can come is how first part, that's how Portia tried to stall Bassanio from choosing the casket. Second part, how Bassanio actually chooses the casket. The third part was completely useless. That's when Bassanio is describing the portrait. Fourth part, this Graciano and Nerissa wala part can only come as one question, like what wish does Graciano have? Okay. Sorry, उसके बीच में 3/4 वाला जो part था, that's what does Portia tell Bassanio? That's important, you know, how she admits that she's completely in love with him. And so how does Portia declare her love for Bassanio, and what does she give him? So ring वाला चीज़ important है. What promise does Bassanio make? वो important है. And ये Graciano वाला part बिल्कुल important नहीं है. सिर्फ एक question आ सकता है, what request do Nerissa and Graciano have to make of Portia? Okay, and then this last part is super duper important. Okay, like who enters the scene now? Why have they entered? What news do they have? So ये सारी चीज़ें इंपॉर्टेंट हैं. ये मेरा लास्ट रिकॉर्डिंग मैं अभी भेज रहा हूँ तुमको, तब तक तुम यहाँ तक पढ़ लो शांति से. ऑल्सो प्लीज लेट मी नो हाउ यू फाइंड दीज थिंग्स, ऑलराइट? सो इफ यू फील दैट दिस इज नॉट वर्किंग आउट फॉर यू, यू डोंट हैव टू एक्चुअली टॉलरेट माई वॉइस. ओके, सो इफ यू गाइज वॉन्ट another method of doing it, let me know. If you guys like this method, then please do let me know either ways. So if you communicate with me, I'll know what's happening. Alright, I love you. मैं भेज रहा हूँ तुमको बाकी का, यहाँ तक पढ़ लो.